right, hello. I just wanted to have a little training video on tables and the different tables that we have and how to handle and make sure that we're maintaining the tables properly. So we're going to go around and go through a lot of the different types of tables we have, and I'll show you the setup and everything on those. We're going to start with our schoolies. So this is a schoolie. It is 18 inches wide. And we use it for classroom sets a lot, hence the term schoolie. We have two different styles. We call this the black schoolie, and then we have a silver schoolie. This has a silver rim around the edge. This one has the black trim. So black and silver. Two different leg styles as well to keep in mind. The important things about all of our tables when we're setting them up, you have got to make sure the legs are secure and locked properly. We've had tables fall during events before, and it's really not a good situation. So please, please, please make sure you're locking the tables and the chairs or the legs. So let me show you this type here. It's pretty simple. It has a little locking mechanism here. As you lift this up, this pin that's right here is going to lock into this hole here. And you can see the pin now sticks out. It's a good idea just to give this a little tap to make sure the pin is all the way through. Sometimes it'll just stick out a little bit. You got to make sure it's all the way through. Then we're going to do the same thing on the bottom one. Drop that down. Give that a little tap, and the pin is all the way through. Those legs are locked. Then you can set the table up. And the table should be good. We use this table a lot for our king's tables. We'll put two of these side by side so we have a nice wide 36-inch table, and then we can build it as long as we want. So this is a 6-foot. Here we have the 8-foot schoolie. This is the silver one. It has a different leg configuration on it. These ones have these little locking bars here. So you can see it can go right there, but you have to give it a little tap to make sure that this locks in place as well. So we'll do the same thing up here. And it should kind of lock into place with this little hole right there. So now that's locked. In order to release these, you do just give this a little tug, and it'll pull out, and you can put the legs back down. So, got a little tug. Again, you got to make sure these are secured. Going back to this table here, let me show you real quick how to release these legs. When you're ready to put the tables away, just in reverse, you're going to take this round knob and you're going to pull it out. You pull the pin down and then give this a little push down. You can release that, and then the leg will go. These have these little locking clips, and it will secure the leg. I have more of these that we can put on, so if these are ever missing off of a table, we can add these on. Same thing here. I usually give it a little kick with my leg, and then up it goes, and it's locked. Now it's back into folded position. All right, we're going to move on now. Different type of table. This we call a standard event table. This is a 6-foot event table. So it's 30 inches wide. So the standard is 6 by 30. We also have this in an 8-foot. So you can have a 6 by 30 or an 8 by 30 event table. These legs are a little bit different. It still has a locking mechanism on it. So as you bring this down, there's a little pin here that will go down and pop back up. It's spring loaded. So if you give this a push, that pops out. So now this little pin will hold this in place so the leg won't move. When you need to put this one away, you're just going to push this pin down and pull this bar up. And once it's up, it's released and you can fold it back up again. So that's how those legs work. Again, you have got to make sure that that pin is up and holding this crossbar in place. And that's how you know these legs are locked on this table. Again, we have this in both 6 and 8 foot.